everyone, my name is Vina, aka Miss WOC Reader, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm coming at you with a quick March TBR. So February was a little bit of a slower month for me, but there's a lot that I want to read during the month of March. So I have a jam-packed TBR, and honestly, this isn't even everything that I want to read, it's just everything I think I can read. And if you've been following me, then there's always at least one book that I end up DNFing, but I think I have a pretty good selection here, so let's get into it. So first one up is Daughters of Jubilation by Carolee Corthron, which is one that I plan on reading throughout the month. So Shay and I are doing a read-along for all of you who have this one sitting on your shelf but haven't gotten the chance to pick it up yet and need that little push to pick it up. I know it's a little bit harder since it doesn't have an audiobook, but it's a pretty quick read, I think, once you get into it. So this is about a girl whose family has this generational gift, and her magic abilities are becoming stronger each day while there's this old threat from her past that comes back. I read this originally back in 2020 when it was published, and it was so good. I find it such an underrated book. Like, I think the fact that it's set in like the Jim Crow South kind of scares some people, but I mean, we read stuff that's like contemporary that has just as much violence, and I do like that in this one in particular there are these great, joyous, and beautiful family moments in between that kind of counteract that. So, in addition to Daughters of Jubilation, because we read Black all year round around here, I have some other good ones. So I recently got this one in the mail. It's How to Be a Better Adult by Jackie A. It is a self-published book. I will leave the link to it down below in case you're interested in it. It is on KU, and I was intrigued by this because she described it as like a dark comedy with an awkward black girl and a corporate environment, and there's a little bit of a magical twist to it. So I think it's going to be very relatable, especially like if you've ever worked at a job where you've really struggled, and it's not too long either, so I'm looking forward to it. And so I have I Will Find You Again by Sarah Liu, and this is one that I received from Simon & Schuster. Now, I don't normally read YA thriller because it can be kind of hit and miss for me. And this one has like all the usuals, like wealthy area, mysterious disappearance, lots of scandal going on. But I'm intrigued by it. I want to see how this one reads. And then I've been telling myself I need to read this book for months, and this is Zoe and the Forest of Secrets, which is by Alakay Pilgrim. She was kind enough to send this to me a few months ago, and I've had it on my TBR, but if y'all have been paying attention the way me and fantasy have been for the past couple of months, it's better that I put this aside until a time when I'm really ready to read it, because I didn't want it to, like, my mood and with overall fantasy to affect how like the experience was for me. And this is a middle grade. It's set in the island of Trinidad and Tobago, so like I really do want to love this book, and I can't wait to read it this month. And then last, I have that Selfsame Metal by Brittany and Williams. And so I actually found out about this sometime last year. So she's married to Daniel Jose Alder, and she did the audiobook narration for his book Flood City. So I listened to that last year because I was reading a couple of his books, and I did buy like some more to get into later this year. And so I was like, oh, that was interesting when I found out that she was an author. She did write in one of the Star Wars anthologies previously, but this is like her debut novel. And I saw Fae Uprising in Shakespearean London, and I was intrigued, so I picked it up. Also, I got my friend this, so I don't know if she has even cracked open her copy yet, but once she reads her arc, she will we will be comparing notes. So that's everything that I'm going to put on my TBR for now. You guys know I always squeeze in one or two books that aren't on my TBR. Um, Let me know if any of these books sound interesting to you. And do you have any special goals that you set for March this year? Like, I know for me, I'm still working out my writing goals. And then I'm like have some trips coming up in April, so that's gonna be like a more jam-packed month for me. But yeah, that's all I have for today. If you like this video, make sure and hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.